What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a topic that has been very highly requested, and that is my hair care routine for my crazy, unruly, rebellious hair. And I don't want to just call it a hair care routine because I think it's a combination of products, supplements, styling tools that I have learned to use over a lifetime that have really helped to maintain my crazy, unruly hair. So if you are unfamiliar with my hair type, since you always see it styled in my videos, it is extremely dry, parched, textured, very, very coarse, thick, wavy, curly, frizzy, poofy. It's everything. And growing up, it used to be a struggle of mine trying to get my hair to look nice because I wasn't really educated on what proper tools and products to use, and I've learned a lot throughout these years, and I feel like my hair is a lot easier to maintain nowadays, and I feel like it's a lot healthier than what it was in the past. So I don't want to call it a routine, it's just like some overall advice if you have my hair type. But if you don't have my hair type, don't worry, because I think some of the things that I'll be going over in this video will be useful for you guys as well, no matter what hair type it is that you have. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Let's start in the shower, and if there is one ingredient that I avoid like the plague, that is sulfates. I recently learned about sulfates this past year or so when I got my keratin treatment. I have an entire video dedicated to my experience. I'll link it up here for you guys. And the reason I learned about sulfates is because when I got that treatment, which by the way, you guys, it's no longer in my hair. That was over a year ago. I definitely want to redo it. I just keep forgetting to make the appointment, so I just need to get my butt in the salon. It's not that I didn't like it or anything. I just need to go back and get it done. But when I first got the keratin treatment, my hairdresser Nick told me, make sure all of your products contain 0 sulfates. Sulfates are salts that cause that setting and bubbling action when you wash your hair, and it just gives us that sense of satisfaction that we're properly cleansing our hair. But the truth is, we don't actually need sulfates to get clean hair, clean skin, a clean face. It's just there to create the bubbling effect. And the reason he said no sulfates is because sulfates, the salts in our shampoos, can further strip our hair of any treatment, natural oils. It can further dry out our hair, our scalp. They're just very, very harsh. And ever since then, it's really stuck with me, and I just look at every single label and make sure that none of the products that I'm using contain sulfates. So my first bit of advice is to avoid products that contain sulfates. If you watched my most recent favorites video, I mentioned the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado Quinoa Co-Wash as a favorite product of mine at the moment. This one's actually almost empty. I had to throw some water in here to get the last bit of product out of it. I love this because it is, as the bottle says, very gentle. It's a cleansing and conditioning shampoo and conditioner in one. It doesn't set up, it doesn't contain sulfates. So I love this when I don't have a ton of product in my hair, but I still want my hair to feel clean. Briogeo recently added 2 new items to their Be Gentle, Be Kind collection that they asked if I wanted to try out. And when I saw these products, I was like, did Briogeo create this product for me? Because I honestly think this shampoo and conditioner is Melissa in a bottle. So this is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Matcha plus Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo and Be Gentle, Be Kind Kale plus Apple Replenishing Superfood Conditioner. If you know anything about me, you know that I am a health nut. I love drinking green juices in the morning that contain spinach, cucumber, celery, lemon, green apple, ginger. That's basically my breakfast. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely love matcha. I don't drink coffee, I only drink matcha, which is a powdered green tea. And I mean, come on, you guys. This is seriously me in a bottle. So anyway, they asked if I wanted to try it. I've been giving it a try, and the first thing I have to say is when I popped the bottle open, it brought back so many memories because the smell is like a subtle green apple scent. And a lot of products that I used as a kid growing up smelled like green apple, and it just brought back so many memories because scents is one of the biggest triggers for memories. So this was very nostalgic for me. It smells incredible, and with ingredients like vitamin C, matcha, spinach, and kale, it contains a lot of nutrients for really dry, parched hair. It's one of the superfoods that contains the highest amount of antioxidants. So I, of course, gravitated towards this immediately. I love using it. My hair is extremely soft. Again, it smells incredible. It's just, I love using this stuff. I highly recommend it if you guys want to give it a try yourselves. They are doing a little package of these two together for $48, and on top of that, I have a discount code, so I'll include all that information down below for you guys, as well as a giveaway, which I will be doing on my Instagram, so make sure to check all that information down below. If I could give one suggestion to Briogeo, I would say maybe cross out be gentle, be kind, and it should say Briogeo, Melissa, Alatorre, Matcha, plus Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner. Moving on to the next tip. My next bit of advice still takes place in the shower, and that is something that goes against popular belief, which is brushing my hair in the shower while I have the conditioner in my hair. And I don't just use any brush, I use the Tangle Teezer thick and curly brush. So this is like 2 bits of advice in one. Brush your hair in the shower with the conditioner in your hair if you have really curly, wavy, textured hair, and also use a Tangle Teezer. A Tangle Teezer is so gentle at taking all the knots and kinks out of your hair. It doesn't pull or tug at your hair. Mine's like pretty beat up, so I don't know why it looks so gross on camera. But it just works really well. Kyle also really loves the Tangle Teezer, so I had to get him one as well. It's just, maybe it's the way it fits in the palm of your hand, the bristles. You can also like massage your scalp with it in the shower. Definitely recommend it if you're gonna be brushing your hair in the shower. That or a really wide tooth comb. The reason brushing your hair in the shower with conditioner works for curly, wavy, textured hair is because if you want to wear your hair curly or wavy outside of the shower, you almost ruin the natural wave pattern or curl pattern of your hair when you brush it afterwards. It kind of separates everything, whereas brushing it in the shower with conditioner in, and once you rinse it out, you just let your hair be, and the curls and waves keep the pattern that they had as they dry versus brushing them out and then your hair getting really poofy and big. Tip number 2, brush your hair in the shower with conditioner and use a Tangle Teezer. You can also use these on dry hair. They're just the absolute best. We'll link them down below as well. My next tip is to invest in a Turbie twist. These are actually really affordable. I get mine off of Amazon. They usually come in a 2-pack, and I think they do come in regular towel material, which I believe is like a terry cloth, right? And then this is a microfiber, so opt for a microfiber Turbie twist. I cannot go back to using a regular towel in my hair. Regular towels just tend to create more frizz, whereas a microfiber, I don't know the science behind it, but they tend to help reduce frizz. They soak up a lot of the water and cut down on your drying time because microfiber just can absorb a lot more water. So when you remove the Turbie twist, your hair is, I don't want to say it's pretty dry, but it's just definitely a lot more dry than it would be in a regular towel or just straight out of the shower. And these can actually hold extremely long hair as well. Ooh, mine is super dirty. I should have cleaned everything before doing this video. I've gotten asked the question, does this work on extremely long hair? I used to use a Turbie twist when my hair was down to my waist and it fit it all. And it's just like a very clean and secure way to wrap your hair in a towel. Whenever I use a regular towel, I feel like my head feels really heavy. It doesn't stay put. It just kind of like moves around and it falls off my head if I'm doing other stuff. You can leave a Turbie twist on for like an hour or 2 and it's gonna stay on top of your head, reduce frizz, cut down on drying time. They're just the absolute best. But make sure you're getting the microfiber towel material because I did accidentally purchase the regular towel material ones and I had to return it. So make sure it's microfiber. Cutting down your drying time is extremely important when you have really thick, coarse hair because if not, you can spend hours trying to dry it. I know for me, you guys, growing up, it used to take at least 45 minutes just to dry my hair, not including styling it. And I still remember this one time, accidentally my alarm went off, I want to say at like 2 in the morning when I was in high school. I thought it was 5 in the morning, but it was really 2 in the morning, and I got up and I started styling my hair because that's how long it would take. I would wake up 2 to 3 hours prior to going to school. And this is high school, which it shouldn't take you that long. You should be able to like roll out of bed and go to school. But I remember waking up super early just to get my hair done. I remember my mom coming into my room at 2 in the morning and she goes, "Mija, ¿qué estás haciendo? Are you crazy?" And I go, "What do you mean am I crazy?" She's like, "It's 2 in the morning, go back to bed." And for some reason I read the 2 as a 5, probably because it was the middle of the night and I was so tired. So I thought it was 5 a.m. and I was getting ready for school at 7 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, I'm a crazy person. Why am I waking up at 2 a.m. to get ready for school? So even though it wasn't intentional, I did used to wake up super early just to get my hair done. So, long story short, investing in quality hair styling tools is extremely important, especially a hairdryer. If you spend any money on styling tools, have it be your hair dryer. It really cuts down on your drying time. With this dryer, I can dry my hair, I'm not even kidding, in 10 to maybe 15 minutes. And what I love most about it is the concentrated air nozzle attachment. This is also gonna lead into my next bit of advice. I love hair dryers that have these attachments because it allows the air to be a little more concentrated so that you don't blow dry your hair like a mad woman, because when you have curly or wavy hair, to further style it afterwards, if you dry it all crazy, can be a task and a half. I used to blow dry it like crazy, straighten it, then curl it. Don't ask me why. So my next bit of advice is to blow dry your hair straight if you want to style it any other way aside from natural. Blow drying your hair straight will just really smooth out the hair and allow you to go in directly with a curling iron or straightener. Straightening will be a lot easier. For me, it takes maybe an additional 5 minutes on top of the 10 to 15 minutes that it takes to blow dry my hair straight. So blow drying your hair straight when you have textured hair makes your life easier. It makes the process of styling it a lot faster versus air drying it, then trying to style it, or again, blow drying it like crazy. Do not blow dry your hair without this attachment because it just doesn't give the air any sort of direction. It kind of just goes all over the place and then you end up with this giant poof ball. So try to blow dry your hair straight. Try to invest in a quality hair dryer. I'm a little embarrassed to show you guys this next one because, like I mentioned, I didn't really prep for this video in terms of cleaning my products, especially this pillowcase. So my next bit of advice is to sleep with a silk pillowcase. I went and grabbed mine and it looks like there's a few drool spots on here, so don't mind those. But this is my Slip Silk pillowcase. So the brand is Slip, I believe it is. I'll link it down below for you guys. Sleeping with a silk pillow really helps to minimize any kinks, or you know when you wake up and your hair is just like in all sorts of weird directions. This really helps to minimize that. So because I don't wash my hair every single day, I really like to prolong my hairstyles, which is why I tend to do like a beachy natural wave most of the time, because I feel like that hairstyle really lasts through workouts, through sleeping in it. It just lasts the longest on me versus straight hair is a little harder to maintain. But silk pillowcases really, really help. It's almost like your hair doesn't get stuck on a pillowcase like a normal one would. It just kind of like slips and slides around with this. And they're also just a little nicer to sleep on. And it's pretty funny because Mika, my dog, if you guys don't know her, she's a Siberian Husky. She loves sleeping on this pillow. Every time I'm about to go to bed, she's curled up in a ball on this pillow. There's like 10 other pillows on the bed, but she loves my silk pillowcase. So everyone always jokes that Mika wants good hair too. So yeah, I will link this one down below for you guys. I don't believe the Slip pillowcases are that expensive. Let me check. I looked it up really quick and it looks like they range anywhere from 15 bucks all the way up to $50. So you don't even need one that's super expensive. You just need the silk material to help prolong your hairstyles. So if you have to get ready super quick in the morning and you don't want to style your hair every single day, then I highly recommend a silk pillowcase, which leads me to my last and final bit of advice, which is to not wash your hair every single day if you have dry hair. I do have a previous video on this topic where I actually went an entire week without washing my hair. It is possible with a little bit of dry shampoo, and if you have more of an oily hair type, you're probably gonna wash your hair more often. But when you have dry hair, you don't want to strip your hair of those natural oils, so try to prolong washing as long as you can. I really love dry conditioners for when the ends of your hair get dry. I really love those to just replenish some moisture. A lot of creamy products really help. But yeah, just try not to wash your hair every single day. And I think that helps with your overall hair health if you have really dry, parched, textured hair. And I think that wraps up all of my advice. I feel like I've been sitting here and just chatting for a really long time, so apologies if this video was a little more chatty than I expected it to be, but I'm very passionate about hair care because, like I said, it was such a struggle growing up trying to get my hair to look nice, and I wish I would have known all this information growing up. To make my life a lot easier versus spending hours and hours and hours of wasted time on my hair. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, make sure to give it a like, share it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!